Jonglakdi and Samarthaphat presents Idea is King, Design is Queen by Patsa Attanon and Thanachot Sapryungnam.
Okay, good afternoon, Kap. Right, my name is Thanachot Sapryungnam. I am a graphic designer and I work for Cadson Demak as a graphic design director. I take care of the company called Samarthaphat, which is Cadson Demak subsidiary company. Today I'm with one of our partner, นะครับพี่เอ๋ย Okay, can you introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Patsa Attanon. Actually, I'm managing director at Jonglakdi. Jonglakdi is a creative agency and production house. We have been in the business for 13 years already, and we're running our own company that taking care of many local and international brands, just like you can see our works in the video.
Right, what are we going to talk today? Yeah.
Actually, we met when we had an opportunity to work on a brand called Singwater. Singwater is a brand that has been so familiar widely for Thai people for like 30 years already. And Jonglakdi has been working for this brand for more than 5 years. And we have been working so hard because actually everyone in the advertising agency knows that the drinking water category is one of the most challenging categories because, of course, it's the commodity product, right? So we always need to find how to differentiate the brand from competitors. And that's why we met, because at this point, we find out that the most powerful touch point come from the point of purchase, which is the packaging design, the label design.
Right. Okay. So you said that you are advertising agency, and we talked earlier, and we talked a lot about this. That Pierre said that as a advertising agency, we cannot do some tasks that not our expertise. Like what? Can you explain a little bit?
Exactly. Actually, I myself believe that a good agency need to kind of educate the client. We cannot do everything. We need to know which is our expertise. So initially, the brand briefed Jonglakdi to work on the packaging design. So I just kind of asked the client, maybe we need to look back a little bit and analyze what is your issue. So for the packaging for Singwater, it's actually the label design. But when we dig a little bit deeper, it's actually the typeface, the font, the logo.
Okay.
Because we cannot change the packaging itself, it affects the manufacturing process.
Right.
So we found out that it's the label design.
Right.
So we recommend client that we need to bring in the expertise.
Right. That's why we came in.
Yes.
And work with PA. Okay. Let's talk about the background of Nam Dum Sing or Singha water a little bit. So many of Thai audiences may familiar with this word clean water, Singha water, or น้ำดื่มสะอาด น้ำดื่มสิง
Exactly. Actually น้ำดื่มสะอาดน้ำดื่มสิง or clean water สิง water actually clean water is basically the most basic function of water, right? And this tagline has been using for like more than 20 years already. But when the competitive landscape is shifting, there are so many house brands, like when you go to modern trade or local brands or the key provinces, all those local, businessmen had their own, manufacturing factory, and they came up with so many local brands. So it's time that Sing Water, which is the market leader for a long time, need to differentiate itself from those local brands, because this is the low involvement product, right? And the price sensitivity is really high. People normally just make decision when they see the promotion.
Right.
So the branding is so important.
Right. Let's take a look at the previous branding. We have a clip video for you guys.
น้ำดื่มที่ดีต้องไม่ได้มีดีแค่ใสแต่ยังต้องดีกับร่าง
Have
กายด้วย
subtitle for foreigner.
เลยต้องดูกันให้ละเอียด
Am I obstructing the view?
ไม่ใช่แค่กรองได้ละเอียดซะจนไม่เหลือสิ่งใดแต่ต้องละเอียดพอจนแยกแยะได้ว่าอะไรที่ดีหรือไม่ดีแล้วเลือกเก็บแต่สิ่งที่ดีไว้ให้คุณผมก็เคยคิดว่าน้ำเปล่าไหนๆก็เหมือนกันจนได้มาลองน้ำดื่มสิงถึงได้รู้ว่านี่คือน้ำเปล่าที่ไม่ว่างเปล่าเพราะน้ำดื่มสิงมีอะไรมากกว่านั้นไม่ใช่แค่ใสสะอาดแต่ยังมีคุณค่าดีๆที่น้ำเปล่าขวดหนึ่งควรมีดื่มดูจะรู้คำตอบไม่เห็นไม่ใช่ไม่มีเพราะน้ำดื่มสิงเก็บคุณค่าดีๆจากแร่ธาตุในน้ำเปล่าไม่ให้หายไปดื่มดูจะรู้ว่าใช่น้ำเปล่าที่ไม่เปล่าประโยชน์
Okay. That clip video is previous label design.
Exactly. Actually, those two guys are kind of number one presenter.
Right.
This category has been, the presenter game.
Mm-hmm.
But we cannot survive in this game without, building a strong brand. That's the first recommendation that Jong Lakdi recommended the client. We need to look into the foundation of the brand carefully.
Right.
Yeah, and that's why we met, and this is the previous design.
Right. PA and the client took us in, and then we have discussed about the previous or current in that time label design and the logo and everything and the lockup, and then we find out that the lettering design, the word Nam Dum Sing in Thai is not kind of not well drawn. It's not like a link to the mother brand itself, which is Singha beer, right? And then this project is all about redesign the lettering behind the Sing pictogram, and also revamp the wave under the word Nam Dum Sing, and as well as we also rethink about whether we should use Thai word Nam Dum Sing or Sing water.
Yes, actually the first suggestion that I myself recommend the client, maybe we may need to think about the word drinking, because without drinking, Sing water should be enough.
Right.
And it's maybe easier for designer to work on.
And I think it's all about the target audience as well.
Exactly. Just like I said, Sing Water has been a familiar brand for Thai people for a long time. We do need to still retain the current users. And most of the consumers will feel that when the label is changing, the taste of the product inside will be changed, which is totally the perception. So we still need to maintain the current users and also the new drinkers like Gen Z.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me walk you guys to the thinking behind the lettering design a little bit. So this Sing portfolio, they have Singha beer, they have Sing lemon soda, they have Sing water, and also Sing soda. So this is current, not current anymore. Okay. These are all the logos of the Sing corporation portfolio, and then we had the idea with the client and PA that why we we unify all the brand logo into the single lettering design, which is we borrow the Sing beer original logo into the whole portfolio, and and then we did it, and then we agree with the client
Exactly.
that we are going to
Went
use,
really smoothly.
right. So that's why it turned out done very easily. We don't have to design anything. We just took the word singer from the beer to water, and that's it. Finished. Right. Okay.
Yeah, actually, our role, I mean, Zhonglak's the role, we kind of aim to smoothen the process because the client and Cadson Demak, this is the first project that you
Right.
guys work together, right? But Zhonglak has been working for this brand for quite a long time. We know how we need to execute this well because we are the creative agency. We work on the execution. We will work on the production. Yeah, that's why that we need to be like manage
Right.
the client and also the designer. Yeah.
But anyway, before the final product, which is this one here, along the way, we have done a lot of experimental. We have tried some custom lettering design to propose to client. That anyway, at the end of the meeting, they decided to go with the original logo. Okay, and sorry. Okay, there's some factor behind the brand. I think
Yeah,
the what
actually,
you call
for when it comes to the brand communication, we do need to figure out what drive motivation to buy or what make consumers select the brand. So for Sing Water, this is from the research that, of course, the distribution channel is the first factor because people tend to buy the brand that they just meet with at the point of purchase, right? And the price point is very important, but those factors we cannot control. So the taste, actually, Thai people will know that we kind of have the perception that Sing Water tastes different from other brands, right?
you agree with that?
It's the only brand that Thai consumers always, kind of
People say that they had some kind of taste
taste. Yeah,
into the drinking water.
exactly. And for example, in social media, that there is a team น้ำดื่มสิง and team ไม่ดื่มน้ำดื่มสิง I mean
Right.
team not drink Sing water. Yeah, that's the fact that consumer in Thai consumers feel about the brand.
Yeah, it's the truth that some of Thai consumer wouldn't drink Sing water at all because of the taste.
Exactly. But we still number one in the market, but
Right.
there are some.
Okay.
And another factor is the brand image. Yeah, and those factors, I mean, taste and brand image, we believe that is totally the perception, because water actually has no taste, right? We study from the school that drinking water shouldn't have any taste, but Thai people feel that Sing water tastes differently.
But
So
it has some reason why it has taste.
Exactly. That's why, like 5 years ago, we dig a little bit deeper and found out that actually there's two manufacturing process for drinking water, and Sing water is produced by the purified or purification process, but some other brands in the market produce from reverse osmosis water. Purification process, it means that it's a process that it still preserve some essential nutrients.
Right.
It make the water clean and clear, but still keep some minerals, and that makes Sing water taste different.
So that leads to the campaign that Pierre and
Exactly.
Jong did, which is you use the word water, purified water, and then you turn it back like Sing water has taste, and you turn that, but it not
contains the benefits.
Exactly.
Right. And actually, the role of the creative agency, we do need to identify with the client what is the message, right? what to say or the value proposition that the brand need to offer to the consumers. So we found out that it's the water that contains the health benefit. But how to make it understandable, how to make it easy enough for consumers because the target is kind of mass audiences. So the brand came up with the smart microfilter. It's the new creation of the word that make this.
Fabricated words is not a real word.
Yeah,
It's like a
fabricated.
marketing word.
Exactly. We created this term smart microfilter and created the icon to communicate that it's not only clean and clear water, but it also has the nutrient that's good for the body.
Right.
And the creative agency need to work on how to say it, not only what to say, but also how to say it. That's the importance of the word, the idea. So we, our creative team came up with the idea of the double meaning because in Thai, drinking water we call น้ำเปล่า and เปล่า means empty. So we came up with the idea of น้ำเปล่าที่ไม่เปล่าประโยชน์ So we play with the double meaning of เปล่า
Right.
So it's drinking water that has the health benefits.
Right.
To make it a little bit catchy and relevant to those Gen Z. And that's the point that we change the presenter from Nade to Bilgin that appeal to that target audiences.
So that's why Nade has gone from the AdWords.
Exactly.
So sad. Right. And what about the key tags?
Yeah. As you can see that it's kind of really challenging to work on the drinking water brand, how to make those invisible things, and invisible value and make it visible and make it tangible and easy enough for mass audiences. So that's that point we recommend the client that we need to relook at the most powerful media. I mean the most powerful touch point, which is the packaging.
Right. And this is the work that we did. Right. We just used the word sing from the beer, and then we have typesetting the word water underneath, and then we expand the logo variants to use in various sizes and proportion, and we also revamped the label design. As you can see on the right hand side, is the old design, which it has wave like three like lines wave, and then we reduce the wave into one line, and that has some background. If you look at the tail of the sing pictogram, it has some kind of curve that go along with the label, and it looks similar to the previous one. So it makes sense, and then in the meeting we agree that this one would be the one that we're gonna go for.
Right, the right direction. We still keep some kind of a sense of some heritage, a little bit the brand root from Sing, and modernize, because the brief that we gave to Cadson Demak is that how we came up with the sense of the innovation,
right,
and the premium quality.
Mm.
That's to a sense that we need to portray in the branding.
Okay, and it goes on to type design. We also design the type custom type design for Sing Water as well, and then some of the character that types a lot for the advertise, like the word Sing or the word Chai with สอเสือ and ชอช้าง so we just give it something like some kind of feature that looks special than the other letters, right? And this one here designed by Kano Kanat from Cadson อักษร Kano, are you here? Okay, it has 3 different weights. We have light, regular, and bold. Okay, and this is the final product. We also provided the client with the design guideline and the logo placement and the graphic devices. Okay, and P.E. and Jonglakdi took on to launch the AdWord. I would say this AdWord, the message of the AdWord is also the same that we saw on the previous one. It just changed the skin
Exactly. Actually, the core value for the product is always the same, and we try to recommend the client. We do need to keep consistency for the value of the product, but we can express differently. So this is how the branding look different for the commercial.
หลายคนสงสัยว่าทำไม
Nadet
น้ำ
has
ดื่มสิง
gone
ถึงมีรสชาติไม่เหมือน
Nadet ไม่อยู่
ใคร
แล้ว
ยังคำถามนี้
Bye bye นะเด็ก
แล้วก็คำถามนี้ หรือคำถามโน้น ไปหาคำตอบกัน คำตอบอยู่ใน Smart Micro Filter เทคโนโลยีการกรองอัจฉริยะที่กระจัดสิ่งปนเปื้อนออกไป แต่เลือกเก็บแร่ธาตุที่มีประโยชน์กับร่างกายไว้ นี่แหละครับ รสชาติที่คุณรู้สึกคือรสชาติของแร่ธาตุที่ใช่ น้ำดื่มสิงน้ำเปล่าที่มีเปล่าประโยชน์ น้ำดื่มสะอาด น้ำดื่มสิง
Okay. And I think that's it for the Singha Water Project. Anything you want to add, Pierre?
Do you feel that there is any different from the previous branding? Yeah, actually, we work so hard on making sure that because Thai people normally most of them will feel that the taste of the product inside the bottle will be different when the label is changing. It's all about the perception. Yeah, so what we're trying to do for this brand is at least to uplift some image of the innovation, the premiumness, and modernize the brand and make it more systematic for the usage in the execution.
Right. Okay. So we have another project to share with you guys. We have another project that we work with Leo team, and then Pierre took on to take all the assets that we did and launch the some kind of launching
A new
event.
brand, yeah.
The brand. I'd like to walk you through the process a little bit. I think we have 10 minutes left. I'm gonna go quickly. Okay, this is what we done for Leo brand. We didn't share anything on the original logo Leo beer, but the client has some kind of limitation when they want to use their logo because Thai law is very difficult to deal with because we are not allowed to advertise alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, we cannot invite or persuade consumers to drink alcohol beverage.
Right.
We cannot show any product shot, any branding logo that look the same on the packaging.
Right.
That's the challenging.
That's why Leo has to have the white version, and white version doesn't sell beer; it sells soda water. Okay, and then we discussed with the client, and then we decided we wanted to have another version of logo, which is simplified version, which is below deck. Okay, and we also designed a custom typeface for the brand as well. Okay, we took some aesthetic from the diagonal cut on the Leo lettering design, and then put it on in the detail of the letters for Leo red typeface. This is complete product. This final product. This one is designed by Parin, one of our type designer over there. Okay, and then we complete the brand asset and also visual identity guideline. These are some of the final product that we did for Leo. Okay, we have a short clip, and I want you to notice the advert in here. You wouldn't see any alcoholic beverages in this video at all, but you feel like you want to drink a beer. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, that's a limitation when we want to advertise the beer.
Yeah, and actually we break through the limitations by holding the cup like this, and it's the invisible mark in the hand.
Right. And we carry on the clients commission us to do another project, which is Leo Supreme.
Yeah, it's just a brand. Actually, we the client saw the opportunity that the premium segment in the beer category is growing. So actually, Leo itself is the economy segment, but the brand made a decision to launch a Leo sub brand called Leo Supreme in the premium segment. And the product proposition is the lager beer with special hops. It means that the imported hops in Leo Supreme, which is different from Leo Original.
Okay, this current portfolio, okay, it's just one brand, Leo beer with different sizes, and the client said that they want to change the target audience perception. They want to rebrand the brand Leo to look younger, look cooler, and then that's why they want to launch the new product called Leo Supreme. We have some sketches that we did for the client. These are sketches. There are more than this, but we selected few of them that I think me and my team just like them. Some of the sketches. The brief was to make it cool, make it more fashionable, minimalism, and then we proposed a lot of design. And at the end of the day, they go back to something like in the middle, I would say that.
And actually, this design kind of break the record because it's the fastest ever. I mean, for the client,
Right.
took only 2 months, and it finished. Yeah.
And I remember the comment in the meeting. The client said that they are cool. Like number 2, number 3 is quite cool, but they think that the designs just look too energy drink,
Yeah.
energy drink, or like a cola, or like a soda drink.
Carbonated soft drinks, all those. Because when we go to convenience store, all these categories just put it all together.
Right.
So we need to make it very prominent that it's beer.
Right. So
That's why.
That's why it's end up being this one for the final decision with this. And we also provided the some kind of POSM. We designed that. We finished the project, and then P. and Chong Lak Di just took on for the brand communication.
It's quite difficult for Leo Supreme to work on the execution because for Leo Original, we have soda water as a surrogate brand, right? But for Leo Supreme, we don't have any, non-alcohol brand that look the same. So we kind of a little bit tactful working on this by turning the packaging design into the communication device. So what we did is to start it from the design from Cadson Demak, the red one. As you can see that there is the word special hops, signature edition brew, and some word that communicate about the taste of the beer. We cannot put this device in the advertisement. It's illegal. That's why our solution is to create the white one. And we change the word special hops to society.
Right.
Actually, we may need to off record because
Okay.
yeah.
And all the words, all the word underneath society.
A little bit change, yeah.
And also.
We have the legal team to suggest so the word that claim about the taste or any word that invite or persuade consumers to feel like drinking beer, we cannot put in the communications. So we have to register the brand Leo Supreme Soda Society as the name of the social media and put in the merchandising item,
right,
and launch as the collection.
like a lifestyle product.
Lifestyle product like the tumbler, the jacket, the T-shirt, all those things, and put that device in the commercial. But still, we need to have the tumbler because it conveys the feeling of the drinking moment. And here is the commercial that we did for Leo Supreme.
Leo Supreme มัน That's Leo Supreme
Leo Supreme มัน That's Leo Supreme
Leo Supreme มัน That's Leo Supreme
It look like it has different style, three.
Exactly. Actually, it's the attribute that we try to communicate to consumers. It's the full flavor, the smooth taste, but we need to come up with the visual that, communicate this indirectly. And the rap, that's Leo Supreme that makes people kind of curious and want to try by themselves.
Right, okay. That the
The
advertising.
tumbler, all those in the key visual that we use in the social media. And the launch event that, as you can see, we used the packaging as the visual and try to bridge this with the packaging design and make the journey of the consumer seamlessly. When they see the ad, they just recall this ad, the visual, and then when they go to convenience store, they know that it's the same brand.
Right, okay. I think it's pretty much everything that we want to share you today. Okay, thank you พี่เอ๋ยครับ